smell like Satan's butt crack, you dirty pig.
People said I was crazy
No.
to do this. Just a surf coach who wanted to shake up the sunglasses.
Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to Earbuds. I broke another wireless mic, dropped it, and the cheap plastic exploded. So now I got this 12-inch tether, but painting this like safety yellow. Every time I see this color, it reminds me of this wicked cool place growing up as a child called Crystal Beach. And I wondered, what the hell is Crystal Beach? Well, it was like a amusement park. It's sort of like a throwback amusement park that was started and opened in like the 1880s or 90s. And it was in Canada, about just 10 or 15 minutes from crossing the border. It was so pretty cool. So every year, all the area schools, as long as you held a C or better, would have a field trip up there. And then everybody's parents, dads, Ford, Chevy, they all had their company picnics, Quebecor, Arcadia Graphics. All the big companies had their company picnics there too. Every company, even the little ones did. So you'd end up there a couple times a year. Back in the day, they would have both a train that ran from Buffalo to there, and they used to even have a couple big, huge boats, real big suckers, that went back and forth. Well, I read a race ride ended the boats, though, in 1950-something. But it closed up in 1989. Such a shame. It was a really unique, iconic place. Maybe because I was so young. I was there probably 50 times. I knew it really well, and there were summers that I would go 4 or 5 times. But some of these rides were from the 1800s too. Like they were built in the 1880s, and like the fun house was literally a fun house built out of all this beautiful, gorgeous hardwood and all indoor slides.
What are you doing, sweetheart?
Slanted rooms. It was just beautiful. Real old. Huge. It was like a mansion. That was a fun house. And there's part of it that was called the Magic Carpet. In fact,
What are you
it was
doing?
called the
Getting in
Magic
trouble
Castle,
again?
I think, or the Magic Carpet. But there was a part of the ride that got taken out before I was going there, probably like 60s, that people were getting hurt on left and right, called the Magic Carpet. And I guess it was really rough. Things you couldn't walk on it. It just kept throwing you around real violently. You know, there was things where you'd have to walk on lily pads, like on top of water. What else? The strobe light room, the completely pitch black rooms that have, black light stuff, like black light going on, mirrors, really cool building. One of the things too was these air holes in the floor that they would blast people walking over them, especially women and girls. They would blow their dresses up, and these things had a ton of power. So much so that I remember it hurting my hearing for almost the whole day. Every time that you'd get it, there's actually an attendant, a park worker sitting in a button watching for somebody to stand right over these holes, and then he'd blast you. And these air nozzles were so violent that it was loud enough to hurt my hearing for the rest of the day. It was also the first time I saw a girl's dress blow straight up over her head. And at like 12, 13, 14 years old, it made a bit of an impression, barely made it home. That was always fun. You'd see tons and tons of boys and men all just hanging out right there waiting for that golden opportunity, that golden moment. Somebody that doesn't know any better than your ass gets victimized there by those air blasts. Every year, too, people would, not every year, but I swear there were rumors every year. Somebody died on the wild mouse. Somebody died on the comet. And it almost made you want to ride it even more. Like the more you heard about people getting hurt or dying on it, the more you wanted to ride it as a kid. The wild mouse was nuts. I think that's when I remember everybody saying somebody died on a couple times. It happened. And then I heard that it was a roller coaster, but I don't know. I never really saw that in any of the history that I read up on it, because it was so iconic. There's a lot of Facebook fan clubs. People had bought parts of the park as souvenirs for the house, like signs and real iconic stuff that was famous at the park. It was really, really something else. And being in Canada too, so you'd all go over on a school bus. Customs didn't check anybody. They ask your citizenship, and everybody says it all together. United States. And that's it. So everybody's bringing so much shit both ways. So right next to the park was like a little shack that sold switchblades and fireworks, stuff you couldn't get in Buffalo. It was fun. It was a good time being a youngster going there. Really cool park. Real cool park. Just so iconic. It's a shame it closed up. I was so sad to hear it. 1989, I guess. I was right on the beach. And Canada has some gorgeous beaches, just like a lot of some of Pennsylvania, like Presque Isle, where the wind is just such that it like refines the sand. There's like no shit and sticks and stones in the sand. It's just beautiful, beautiful sand. And there's quite a lot of a big stretch over there by Crystal Beach. And further down, there's this place called Sherkston Beach, Sherkston Shores. The water's really clear. There's even a quarry, like an old, super huge rock quarry underwater that you can see still train cars on train tracks and stuff down there underwater. It's like crazy. But my point being that Canada was known for its beautiful beaches. That's where it got its name, the Crystal Beach. The pier's still there. The pier was built in like the 1900s, and that's actually still visible. The piers were the big, huge steamship with the park, let everybody on and off. They called it like the Coney Island of Buffalo. Buffalo's Coney Island. this yellow and red. They were like all over that part. It was just on everything. Crazy iconic. Something about that place that just stuck with you. It's like seeing a train bad accident. It just kind of sticks with you. It's really something. The funhouse is something though.
What are you
Magic
getting into
Castle,
now?
Magic Carpet, or
Jesus.
whatever it was called. God, it was just incredible. So big too, just huge, huge. Can't even think of what I can say. It's like the size of it. I don't know, it was just gigantic. Probably 3, maybe 4 pretty good sized houses and combined into one size wise. Ultra big. And just a ton of hand craftsmanship where all these hardwood stairs and curves and slides that were super durable. They had, they said they were having 20,000 people a day there. So, I mean, it was seeing a lot of action. And it just lasted. It was built so well. My dad took me there a few times, I remember. School a bunch of times. Other friends, his parents, I would go with a lot when they'd have their company picnics. You'd get in free. And then there'd be, the picnic area with the grill or whatever with the grills. And everybody brings something like a salad or macaroni salad or desserts, chips and pop and beers. Everybody brings stuff. The old company picnics. That was a good time. You should always be on your best behavior. Watch your parents or your friends' parents or you don't get in trouble because you're being a fucking retard at the park. On company picnic day. The roller coasters were iconic. It was ultra old too, like 1901. The giant coaster and the Comet. They both, a lot of the stuff got bought by other parks when they closed off. I just paint this one. I know they changed it a few times. The layout of the ride a little bit. It used to be called the Cyclone, I think. And then they changed it a little. And it would go right out over the lake. Really cool. It was wooden. You're here and how you got up there with the neck gate and back gate. And whoever you went on that car with, you basically were sitting on each other's lap. You got real close. The thing would whip you around turns so hard that you'd be thrown into each other violently. And that was fun back in the day. The thing was hurting people daily. They had a nursing station right there. People were getting whiplash, all kinds of issues. And it made it even more desirable. The more people were getting injured on it, the more people wanted to ride it. Go on there, a girl that you liked, boy, you'd end up getting pretty close around those turns. You're basically sitting on each other's laps, jerking into each other, heads banging off each other. Just going, can't tell. My screen's so dark. Yeah, literally banging heads, banging legs real hard. Pause. This guy running backwards too, sitting backwards, which was more violent on your body. because you couldn't anticipate what was coming, like you could going forward. I swear though, every year there's rumors about people dying on this, dying on that. The roller coaster broke and all the cars went flying out in Lake Erie. There's a wild mouse drove right off the track. This is a wild mouse is like a roller coaster that does a real sudden turns that makes you feel like you're gonna go right off the thing. Crystal Beach. Now there's other pretty old amusement parks not far from here, Walden here, Erie, PA. I think that's pretty old, but not like Crystal Beach. It's kind of nothing compared to how Crystal Beach was. It's cool in its own respect, for sure. I think there's another one in Rochester, Seaside or something. It's pretty old. It's hard to really find any pictures of it because of the age, but this fan clubs on Facebook, find a lot of good stuff on there. Right there. Oh my goodness. Where? Alright, there we go. Hope I didn't screw it up. 15 minutes. Oh, this line is so short. It was originally a Chautauqua, which is like a school. Yeah, actually Chautauqua is like a learning center. Arts, usually artsy. Boat service connected the park with Buffalo initially in the 1890s, and then a ferry. The roller coaster. It's kind of what it looked like. The pier. The park's all over here, back here. But that was another thing is being, right there you go to the beach every time you go to the park, you bring your swimsuit, your swim trunks, and a towel and all that. The Legacy, the Comet, like the Great Escape. It had its own look through there. Yeah. So, obviously, Crystal Beach Cyclone in 1948 in Crystal Beach. The Comet was resurrected and reopened by the Great Escape in 94. Created one of the top roller coasters in the world, the Comet features a 2-minute ride over several hills. The first in America is connected to 7-foot drop, max speed of 55 miles per hour. A celebrated its 70th anniversary. Started its existence at Crystal Beach Park, amusement park in Fort Erie, Ontario, as a ride known as the Cyclone in 1927. The Cyclone was known as the fearsome coaster. Its metal support structure was torn down and rebuilt as the Comet in 1947. The ride was saved shortly after the park closed down forever in 1989. Charlie Wood, the owner of the Great Escape, successfully bid for the Comet and sat in storage for a few years at Fantasy Island, another amusement park, a smaller little kid park. And the ride was constructed at Great Escape. There's 2 trains, the red one and the blue one. Yeah. The 2 24 passengers. Ride height. That's right. I remember not being able to go on it. I was too small as a youngster, so I was big enough to go. Wait time is usually about 10 minutes. was straightforward. As soon as it was open, you'd run. Everybody go right to the exit. That's weird. Gloomy. Awards. Yeah, there's some pictures. I used to love this too. They had the cable skyway. What the heck did they call it? Skyway or something. That went like the whole length of the park. You could sit on there. It's really nice. It was so cool. But they had to close it. Too many people were spitting on each other, throwing shit at each other. The fun house. That's not the fun house. Well, there's more than one, that's right. I wonder if there's anything about the magic carpet. Maybe the magic castle. Oh, here, Magic Palace. Look how big. That's the entrance to the magic, just to the fun house. Oh yeah, yeah. See, look, there's like old. Yeah, it was just fucking full of stuff. So big too, you can't even really appreciate just how gigantic it is. I think there's just some people standing right there. These people are booking it through. Edges. Because it was so old. I have a million pictures, videos, magic carpet. They changed. Okay, so this is before the renovation, before they took out the dangerous part. I've never even seen it, not even pictures. I've never heard it from the elders. So I've seen the picture. Quick speed, scan. The one article said how smooth and nice the roller coaster is. This one says magnificent thrill ride in unorthodox track layout, which twisted and turned at steep angles throughout the entire ride, torturing its riders. It became maintenance and insurance nightmare. Crystal Beach boasted having the finest rides and games of any amusement park anywhere. With such a long, prosperous history. Magic Carpet was an extremely popular funhouse located at the entrance. In 1947, it walked through featured crooked rooms, moving walls to store nearest air jets, and a magic carpet slide at the end of the exhibit. That's what got taken out. The wonderful Sky Ride slowly took riders across the length of the park and back over the ferry dock. It's right, it went out over the water. That was cool. It went right over the lake. You always see big fish down there. They had these little boats, little motor boats. When I go with my dad, I think he'd be leaning because he's like 400 pounds, and like 2 pounds. To make sure the grounds were spotless, which it was always. Mature trees, lots of shade. Saucy beach. The park closed in 1989. There's a collective sense of shock and loss for thousands. Summer has never been seen. Just 30 years. Several rides were purchased, moved to other parks, and the original signs and artifacts appear in the museum's private collections. Yeah. The miniature train. That was great. This miniature train that you could ride around the whole park. That was cool. Forgot about that. They put in a water park to it towards the end there. I wasn't old enough. I never got to ride it because it was never quite as big enough, I don't think. Tall enough. It was very violent. It was a very early water park for much of anything, and people were nearly dying there constantly. Any of the crazy shit, they would have a walkway that you could avoid it if, say, you weren't in good health, or you didn't want to do the lilies over the water, or some of the other craziness, you could just walk around it. All school buses.
For me, until it fucking video.
It's got yellow. This video. Gonna get copyright strike probably because of that. So when they talk about it, but that was like the other fun house. This is a stretch where the dresses would blow up. Right there. No, that wasn't it. It was open. It was open. It wasn't a wall. There's the room with the mirrors. All these wacky mirrors, and then you look fat and skinny. There's one of the slides, hardwood slides. Air blowing machine. That lady was holding her skirt. It's hard to tell in the picture. I have a feeling that's what it was. Some woman holding a dress. Air blowing machine. These are these famous suckers, Crystal Beach suckers. This weird flavor called Loganberry. It's like the picnic grove area. Yeah, dance hall. Famous people, Sinatra, Glenn Miller, a lot of famous people would play there. Go with that. Didn't show the Paul Bunyan. Now it's a gated, beautiful gated framework community right on the beach. seen a picture of it yet. Somebody bought it too. Around here, you see them. They put them out on Christmas time to sell Christmas tree lots. 6 foot, 12 foot. There he is. Little Flats tourist attraction. Ah, it was too. Was they kept it spotless. It's a really nice place. Beautifully manicured. Look at that thing. They're both against the world. That's a dance hall. Ball. This is a street right next to it. Even that was cool. Fireworks. Oh, fireworks. They were made. The smoke. Laugh in the dark. That was you'd sit in this rickshaw. Like the lady would laugh so loud in her ears. She'd be sitting there laughing all day. Just never stop, just laughing, super fucking ultra loud. The mini train. Yeah, you'd sit in this rickshaw. You'd pull you through this fun house. It's really cool. The laugh in the dark. It's a wild mouse. Welcome Union Carbide. There it is, the picnics. Yep, that's what I was thinking of it too. The girls. Rams Tech. Tech. The water. Got you. The water park. Yeah, water. There it is. Oh, that's a log flume. I remember that when they put that in. It was huge. Oh my God, it was on a mountain. It was so bloody big. Mr. Future's gone. I know, it's just like left you feeling sad inside. 100 years all coming down. Wow. So iconic. So crazy. So old. How use that sink once. It's just gated. It's in San Martin Beach private. I was wondering if that was all about 27 years students. Restaurants and stores right outside the entrance. They laugh in the dark. Yeah, there's a sky ride going out over the water. The pier jets out. God, it's so cool. It was always like really hot. It was like summertime. It's always really cool once you get out in the water. You'd have the breeze, and it was just so relaxing and refreshing. That neighborhood. Crystal Beach Bay Club. That's right, there's a huge bar nightclub right there by the pier. Forgot about that. I was too young to partake in that. The Midway, the Crystal Ball, the Crystal Beach Boat, and then there were the beautiful gardens, the boardwalk, and of course, the beach. All of that beach. All of that water. You know something? It's all still there. Even the Canadian is back in town. Impressed. You should be. Yeah, that boat's parking down on Buffalo right now. The Comet, the big bands. I guess they wrote in there for some kid. Affordable family fun are ready to make your leisure time the best of times for another 100 years. Now that's called tradition. A tradition of excellence not often found today. In the 1980s, you can benefit more than ever from the century of labor that gave us Crystal Beach. So sit back, relax, and let me give you a brief picture of a traditional excellence. You don't have to go far for it, because it's really close to everything on both sides of the border. And best of all, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to enjoy the tradition the park has to offer. That's what a family park is all about. Let's start out with the ride. After all, Crystal Beach is an amusement park, even though it also looks like a great place to spend a quiet afternoon. Well, how can you start anywhere without talking about the Comet, that exhilarating and majestic roller coaster by which all others are judged. Strong, smooth, and clean, this structural masterpiece stands 120 feet above the Lake Erie shoreline, and that first plunge, that sweet documentary, is an Art Deco treasure kept in world-class condition by the loving care and superb workmanship of Park Sheets, whose cradles will always be, they don't make them like they used to. Well, you know what? They don't. The 4,800 feet of Comet track holds all the past excitement felt by generations of bygone years. The ride to end all ride. And if that's not enough, there's the world's highest, largest, fastest, and slipperiest water slide. This air-raised labyrinth winds into a clean, clear pool of refreshing water. This is especially for little children. This is the peak of wet ride. Then there's the cascading water of the Sawmill River Log Fluke, the jostling of the bumper cars, the excitement of the Music Express, or have a bird's eye view of Crystal Beach Park as your chair lifted to great heights on a sky ride. For those of us who like to test our skills, the Midway offers scores of games with prizes big and small. There are enough rides, games, and attractions to keep you
water. Sure, okay. All the ancient cars, those are so cool too. Even though they're not real, you need to still kind of steer them and brake them and gas them.
The petting zoo and the junior-sized merry-go-round. Big adventures for little people. And oh, that priceless merry-go-round.
Just sugar boat.
Well, that's really a timeless ride for everybody. The home of some of the most graceful carousel animals in the world. This is a family offering romance for all ages. Did I mention a quiet afternoon earlier? Well, maybe it is time for a rest. In fact, some people come to the park to do just that, relax. There are lots of quiet places where everything can stroke, clowns, and jugglers offer spontaneous and pleasant surprises. And the truth is, Crystal Beach has something for everyone and for all ages. For some, it's enough just watching everyone have so much fun. A stroll down to the pier, or a walk through a tree-shaded lane near the natural beauty of blossoming flower gardens offers entrancement, fascination, enjoyment. Park benches give you a place to hang your hat and let the rest of the world go by. Just the simple pleasures of life in a park that keeps your well-being and peace of mind uppermost in our thoughts. That's the way it was, and that's the way it will always be. Well, after all that, it's probably time for a swim. The half mile of beach at the park is special indeed. Set against the background of Erie water, the white sand is the cleanest and brightest on the entire Erie coastline. Certified lifeguards are always on duty to assure your safety in and out of the water.
That's right. Deal with trouble. I forgot about that. I was going to class.
Rentals for sailboats, canoes, rowboats, and paddle boats are offered at a modest fee.
Sort of my club.
Remember that wonderful cotton candy that melted in your mouth at the park? Well, and so are the famous mouth-watering sugar
I never
bones
liked those.
and Hall's cinnamon sundaes.
Cotton
All
candy,
the
though.
lunches that you the park
Shit out of
serve a festive reputation. Great food is everywhere in the park. You name it, we've got it. Delicious, freshly made French fries, spicy tacos, crusted pizza, super hot dogs, hamburgers, creamy soft ice cream. And if all that isn't enough, try a great salad at the Crystal Beach Cafe. And we're not done yet. The Crystal Ballroom has a complete luncheon and dinner menu, all with a beach
thought so.
pocketbook. And it's fully
It was a
licensed.
restaurant when it wasn't being used for balls.
Family picnic in one of the many lovely sheltered rooms. You can really get barbecue chicken, corn on the cob, everything from kielbasa to baked Alaska we can provide. If it's an all-Canadian or all-American picnic, an ethnic feast, a gourmet dinner, or just a plain box lunch, we'll serve it at Crystal Beach. And it doesn't matter what size group. A family outing, a class reunion, a neighborhood tavern excursion, a large corporate gathering, even a town celebration. We'll cater to your every whim, grant your every wish, and satisfy every appetite, all at reasonable prices. Of course, you can bring your own picnic lunch just as easily and cook it there, too. No charge for that. You can give your friends or employees
teacups.
they deserve a day in Crystal Beach Park, where the phone never rings and the worries are left behind. Perhaps you'd like to use our fully equipped athletic stadium for your Groove Olympics. We even provide attendance and equipment to conduct sports of all time. Come
that one time.
Crystal Beach also helps you promote your group picnics with publicity consultation, free posters, and support for your organizing committee. We all hope for good attendance, so it's important to work together as a team. Now, like any other good story, I've saved the best for last. The famous Crystal Ball. Back in the massive 14th century, what ran the largest boat in all of North America. All time, there's been
sweetheart.